Chapter 22. The Matter of the Valley of Zion. Oh, what has happened to you that made you foolishly climb to your roofs? Although your city is now filled with screaming, your slain were not killed by the broadsword, and your people haven't died because of a war. But your rulers all fled in fear of the bow, and now they're all tied up together. Yes, your mighty have all run away. Well, because of this, I said, now please let me go and find some place to cry. And don't try to offer me any comfort over the destruction of the daughters of my people. For this has been a very disturbing day. It's been a day of trampling and destruction, and a day of addiction to delusions that's come to us from Jehovah of armies. But in the valleys of Zion, they wander, all from the small to the great. Yes, between the mountains they wander. For the people of Elam have collected their arrows, and their men have mounted their horses. Then they gathered in battle array. So with their chariots, our valleys will be filled, and their horsemen will block all our gates. In that day, they'll reveal Judah's gates, and survey the city's best homes. Through the palace of David, they'll search, and they'll see how much they can find there. You'll divert the water to the city's ancient pool, and demolish the outsides of your homes to strengthen the walls of Jerusalem. Yes, between the two walls you'll bring water and send it inside to that ancient pool. But to the one who made it, you'll still fail to look. To its creator, you will fail to turn. For this, Jehovah of armies has called for tears in that day, for the beating of chests, for the shaving of heads, and for the wearing of sackcloth. Yet they were all happy and leaping for joy, slaughtering calves and offering sheep, then eating the meat and drinking the wine, and saying, "We should all eat and drink, for tomorrow we're going to die." Since this reached to the ears of Jehovah of armies, these sins will not be forgiven until the day that you truly die. Jehovah of armies said this, "Now go and enter my holy place. Go to the storekeeper Shebna and ask, 'Just what are you doing here? What business have you been conducting? Why did you carve a memorial for yourself? And why have you made an engraving of yourself in the stones of this temple? Look, Jehovah of armies will now throw you out. He'll wipe away such a man. Your official clothes he'll remove, along with your garland of honor. He will wrap you up tightly like a bull and throw you into a large country. And that is where you will die. On your chariot, he will bring dishonor. And he'll trample the homes of your princes. He'll remove your position and station. In that day I will call to my servant Eliakim, son of Hilkiah. And I'll put your garments on him. Yes, I will give him your garland. Your duties I'll put in his hands, and then he'll become like a father to those in Judah and Jerusalem. And around his shoulders I'll also put the key to the palace of David. Yes, he'll be the one who unlocks it. To him I'll give the glory of David. He'll rule, and no one will argue with him. For I'll make him the ruler of a place that's secure, and he'll sit on a glorious throne within the house of his father. Then the honorable ones of his father's house, those from the least to the greatest, will thereafter rely upon him. Yes, all the small vessels and cups will depend on him in that day. Jehovah of armies also said, "This man Shebna will now be removed, and another will then be entrenched within that trustworthy place. He'll be removed, and he'll fall, and all of his glory will just waste away. For Jehovah of armies has spoken."